We're going to work on the dead bug and the dying bug, and also the wall bug. They're all variations of the same movement. And usually what I'm trying to get with my athletes here is improved scapular integration into the core. And this is a hard one to teach online, so you need to be very cognizant of the cues. So if it comes down, you need to be very aware of this rib cage position right here, and right in the back, the same area where the lumbar and the thoracic spine come together. So we're right at the sternum here. And what you're going to want to do is go and refresh yourself on my breathing and bracing videos discussing the levitt, where you do the full exhale, every last little bit of air, and you'll feel this rib cage pull in, suck down. Basically, that's that diaphragm pulling down. And that's what we're going to want to achieve, is we're on the floor. So we're going to get on the floor here. And that's really what you're going to do, is try to suck that down to the floor and press that spot into the floor without tilting the pelvis. So we want to maintain our neutral position of the lumbar spine, so there should be a little bit of space in there. So it's easy to do that by arching up, pressing down, arching up, pressing down. Notice I'm doing that here and not, see that pelvic tilt, which means I'm using the lumbar spine. So we want to use here, boom. Now once we've got it in position and pressed down, we need to hold that. And that's where a lot of people will tell me, oh, I know how to do a dead bug. I know how to do a dead bug, until I actually physically cue them, put my finger into their back and force them to drive that down. I'll sit there and tap their low back over and over again, drive it down. Something that you can do is, if you have a partner, is put a strap right under your back in that position. Boom. And then notice it's coming out easy. So have them stand back there and pull on it and force you to drive and hold that strap in position. Notice I'm starting to shake a little bit. It means today I've got a little bit of issues with my diaphragm breathing. So from there, we're going to move our knees up into 90 degrees at the hip, 90 degrees at the knees, and 90 degrees at the ankle. Okay? We're going to hold that lumbar, drive this down, and we're going to work on now pressurizing correctly. So we're going to push out towards our legs, pressurize this, make a big giant round belly while you're holding that rib cage still down. So we want to pressurize those obliques out. Practice that pressurization that I teach in a lot of those videos while you're doing this. Boom. Now we're going to move about the hip. So right here. This should stay locked at 90, as should the ankle. Boom. And then go to a marching action. Boom. Okay. Boom. A little bit. Again, here, press that strap to the ground. Now I'm going to reach my arms up. Now I'm going to imagine that I'm going to touch something 4 to 6 inches above that. Boom. You see that? So now we're starting to get the shoulders involved with this movement. We're going to roll back. Now it starts getting hard. Just hold in this position. Boom. Boom. Now we're going to include the shoulders. Boom. 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 That is the dying bug. That's going to be pretty challenging for some folks. So a progression into that would be the wall bug. So we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to drive off of the wall. So same thing, get in this position, rotate up and down, or have a strap that partner's pulling on, force you to cue that in. When we get into position, we're going to use our intra-abdominal bracing. We're going to reach up here with the palm of our hand, right here. We're going to press that against the wall. Again, about shoulder width apart, which would be the same distance apart as the knees and the ankle. And you're going to drive off of the wall. So I'm not fully locking out my arms. Boom, boom. And that should help you drive this down into position as well. Boom, and then up. That's the wall bug. The next step beyond the wall bug is a more advanced wall bug, where we take this. And this is actually one of my favorites. This seems to have the best as far as getting the scapular integration into the core and having an impact on the athletes that I've worked with. So, I'm gonna lay on the roller, just a little ways off the wall, enough room. I can get my head supported, and I'm a little bit too far. And I'm gonna drive into the wall, legs up, triple flexion, just like that. Again, drive into the roller here, good intra-abdominal pressurization,